In this second video in the Garageband series, we're going to look at how to edit the audio recordings that we made in the first video. In this session, we'll look at how to trim audio to remove mistakes that you may have made. We'll look at how to add in loops, little pieces of music that can play round and round and round again. And we'll have a look at how to adjust the balance between the different tracks. You may remember in the previous video we created two audio recordings. Notice that if you tap it, you can now move the audio recordings, so you can reposition them anywhere. This will be particularly useful if we suddenly decide we'd like to have some music as an introduction instead of going straight into the audio recording. It may be that one of the tracks is not loud enough and that the balance is wrong. On the left hand side you have got a dark grey stripe running down the side of your screen. Halfway down that there is a tiny button with 3 grey lines. Put your finger on that and gently pull it towards the right hand side. This will expose the sliders. Now we can change the volume of one track without affecting the other. One way of potentially enhancing our audio recording is to put music at the beginning to grab our audience's attention. To do that, we're going to use loops. These are copyright-free pieces of music which are available within Garageband. To access them, simply click on the loop icon in the top right hand corner, which looks a little bit like an old Scalextric track. A menu will appear, and in here we could select our music by instrument or genre or by adjective description. So let's go ahead and let's choose a description. We'd like something that sounds cheerful. The filter is now applied, and we could now choose an instrument. So we want a cheerful bass, for example. Now we have a much more manageable list of 5 samples. Tap on one of them and have a listen. And if you like it, simply drag it onto the third track, not on top of a voice track, but onto a third track. Now this will play all the way through our audio recording. This might not be what we want. Maybe we only want it to play at the beginning. To do that, simply tap the loop that we've just dragged in. It will become highlighted, and on the right hand side, grab hold of the little icon that looks like a circular repeating arrow. Now you can cover up the part of the loop that you don't want. Now we can rearrange the music, and here's the final result. So we have the bass playing for 2 bars, then the first audio recording will start and will be joined by the second audio recording. It may be that when we listen back we realise that there was a mistake. We're going to trim this recording and get rid of the mistake. To do that, tap the recording you want to change so it becomes highlighted, and a menu will appear. From this, choose Split, and you will see a pair of scissors. Put your finger on the pair of scissors and drag it down through the recording. Now repeat this. And now we can tap the faulty part and delete the faulty part. Then we can join the 2 correct parts together. In this second video, we've been looking at how to make improvements to our original voice recordings. We've seen how to adjust their position, how to trim out mistakes, and how to add loops to enhance our recordings. When you're ready, why not watch the third video in this series, where we'll look at how to export our audio recordings to different locations.